following is a special Wayne Hills television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome to Wayne Hills Patriots Stadium for this county final matchup between the Wayne Hills Patriots and the Pompton Lakes Cardinals. I'll be your host, John Giardiello, today, alongside Anthony Scudillo and Joe Rapp. So, Anthony, we were here last week and we saw Wayne Hills defeat Lakeland in the semifinals. What did you see from that game?
Well, John, there were three main players that stood out in my mind. They happened to be Hannah Lucas, Emily Spizzanti, and Nicole Modek. They both had, a huge game. Hannah on the defensive side, and Nicole and Emily on the offensive side. So we're going to throw it over to the lineups for today's game.
Final field hockey tournament here at Wayne Hills Stadium. At this time, I would like to announce the starting lineup
The field
for Wayne
hockey has a
Hills.
table down there,
When
so
I say your name,
candy,
please step
hot
out onto the
chocolate.
field.
Can you guys make an announcement?
Alex Albano, at left wing. Rachel Fixlin, left inner. Nicole Modak, center forward. Angelica Giametta, little gel, right inner. Meryl Ryan, right wing. Kate Frieswick, left midi. Emily Spizzante, center midi. Hannah Lucas, right midi. Tiffany Capola, defense. Emily Miller, defense. And in goal, Gabby Ewing. The rest of the Wayne Hills team, please come out onto the field. And for Pompton Lakes, Danielle Allen. Forward. Uh-oh. Just lost sound. What'd I do? Oh. Does anyone know? AV guys.
So there you saw your Wayne Hills starting lineup. We have a little bit of a technical problem with the Pompton Lake starters. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the start of action after this.
But here we go, Lucas will inbound the corner with 3 minutes to go. She gets it to Giametta. Giametta corrals it, puts a shot on net. Deflected into the net, a goal by Brittany Galone, and Wayne Hills wins the North 1 Group 3 state championship.
Oh, baby, call your friends, Wayne Hills state champions, baby.
Couldn't script it any better, Joe. Couldn't script it any better myself. What a shot by Brittany Galone off the deflection from Jacqueline Giametta, and Wayne Hills wins the North 1 Group 3 state championship in dramatic fashion.
Welcome back to Patriots Stadium. As you see, the two teams ready to start the game. The Cardinals will start with the ball. Wayne Hills defending on the left side of your screen, Pompton Lakes on the right. Quick takeaway by Nicole Modak there. Obstruction call on the Patriots. Pompton Lakes will take it back. Looking to create on the sidelines. It's Kate Frieswick defending over there.
This game is, a lot more intense than last week's game between Wayne Hills and Lakeland. I mean, we saw some early goals there from Wayne Hills, but, not within the first 5 minutes. See Giametta try to get into the circle again. Modak is waiting there. She tries to get it even closer to the goal. That one's going to be obstruction on Pompton Lake, so Frieswick's going to take the corner.
Now, traditionally on these corner hits, Kate Frieswick is going to look to get the ball to either Spizzanti or Burchill for a quick shot at the top of the scoring circle. We'll see what they do with it here. Frieswick inbounds the ball. Here's Spizzanti. Shot on net. Stopped by the Pompton Lakes goalie. And that one's in the back of the net. That was Nicole Modak. Excuse me, Angelica Giametta on the rebound. Popped right to her. Pompton Lakes goalie was on the ground, and it's a 2-1 game.
John, we're only 7 minutes in, and we've seen 2 rebound goals go off the goalie once, and that second shot has gone into the back of the net.
And you can already tell this game is going to be a shootout from start to finish. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to come down to the wire, I think.
That's what you say when you don't know what's going on. Not you, anybody. You're like, oh, yeah, this one's going to go all the way.
So that ball's taken away by Giametta. She of the second goal for the Patriots. It's Pompton Lakes looking to get into the scoring circle. That one goes out of bounds. Here's Pizzanti, misses the ball. Pompton Lakes will get it back. It's Frieswick up the sideline, trying to get it to Burchill. She fights for it, gets it back. So as Wayne Hills takes his free hit, Anthony, you talked about the rivalry between the Cardinals and the Patriots in field hockey. We did see Pompton Lakes defeat Wayne Hills in the county tournament, in the county semifinals 2 years ago. So like Lakeland last week, a little bit of history between these teams.
Well, John, I know that Wayne Hills did lose in the semifinals that year, but that was also the year that they went to the Tournament of Champions after winning the state championship. So even though they lost in the semifinals of the counties, the state championship, that's one step better than the counties. But again, this is something they see every year. They see this Pompton Lakes team and they come out firing on both cylinders.
Like we talked about last week, just a great tradition of field hockey excellence at Wayne Hills. Coach Badami has competed and gone far in the state and county tournaments for about 4 years running now. Pompton Lakes had a chance there. It's knocked away by Emily Miller.
That one's going to be obstruction inside the scoring circle. That's going to be a corner for Pompton Lakes.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with the rules of field hockey, when the corner hits, all of the offensive players have to start outside the scoring circle. 4 defensive players are allowed to start behind the end line, and the rest of them have to start behind half court. Pompton Lakes with a chance here. Backhand's no good. And that one looked to be good, but there was a penalty on Pompton Lakes, so no goal there. So 20 minutes left in the first half. We're 10 minutes into this county final game. Wayne Hills up 2-1 right now. We've seen strokes for both teams. Here's Frieswick at midfield looking to get it up to Fixlin. Here's Fixlin with the ball to Modak.
There's the give and go, John.
And Albana wasn't ready for that. She's running away from the ball. It's Fixlin trying to get the ball back. That'll be obstruction. Pompton Lakes will regain possession. Ooh. That was number 7, Danielle Allen, putting a nice move on there. And they've got numbers, 4-on-2. Allen to the middle. And that's Gabby Ewing, kick save. Pompton Lakes gets it back. Shot on net, another save. So yet another corner for Pompton Lakes. They had numbers there, missed opportunity though.
Saw Ewing come out of this box there and came out and tried to block that one. She blocked it initially. Again, rebounds have been the scoring opportunities today. That one just a missed opportunity. It was given right to the Pompton Lakes offensive player, and she just whiffed on that one.
And that was Allen on the pass to Jess Pankey. Clear shot on net there, but She just wasn't able to handle it.
Let's go, Cardinals!
Dangerous territory here for Pompton Lakes.
Joey.
Hills will get the ball back. So Anthony Scudillo will be taking a quick break, and I'd like to welcome in Joe Rapp to the booth. Joe, what have you seen from this game so far?
Well, I've seen a lot of action, John. I mean, we've done games in the past. We haven't seen this much scoring early in the game. I mean, it's been real. I mean, 2-1, Wayne Hills leading.
And this is what you like to see. High-scoring games, a lot of excitement, some strokes, some penalty hits. Hopefully it stays like this throughout.
I mean, I've never seen a stroke before in any game I've announced field hockey, so I didn't know much about it.
So here's Frieswick at midfield, trying to get it up to one of her teammates. Here's Modak, pass to Burchill. That's knocked away. Pompton Lakes will get it back.
Looks like Pompton Lakes has numbers.
This will be a 5-on-3 for Pompton Lakes. Here's Jess Pankey looking to get into the box. And that's obstruction on Wayne Hills. Looks like Tiffany Coppola interfered with that one. So a corner for Pompton Lakes.
Pompton Lakes has missed 2 of their last opportunities on these corners. Look to capitalize on this one. A little give and go there. Oh, another one.
That was number 7, Danielle Allen. Not able to handle it. So it looks like so far, Allen and Pankey are the 2 main offensive counterpoints for the Pompton Lakes Cardinals, as they're getting most of the shots on net. Here's Allen, shot on goal. Bounces past a few Wayne Hills defenders, and Hannah Lucas will hit that one out of the box. Here's Fixlin looking to create.
The action at the net has gone down in the last few minutes of this game.
Yeah, a little bit of a letdown from the exciting first 5 minutes. We're halfway through this first half right now. 2-1 Wayne Hills Patriots lead on a stroke by Kate Frieswick and a goal in the back of the net by Angelica Giametta.
Another obstruction. Lucas looks at this one. Excuse me, John.
Hannah Lucas will take this hit for the Patriots. Giametta whiffed on the pass there. Pompton Lakes will get the ball back.
You know, John, you know what I've noticed? I've seen on these obstruction when these girls go to hit the ball, they haven't hit it as hard as they possibly could. They've been dribbling it up and looking to pass it to someone. We usually haven't seen that in the last games we've announced here at Patriot Stadium.
No, it's not very common for a lot of passing in field hockey, but be it with hard to control bounces on the turf, they're not used to that. So this is Frieswick fighting for the ball. That was Lexi Candela against Frieswick. And here's another corner for Pompton Lakes.
I think this is their 5th one in the first half, John. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh.
Shot just wide there by Danielle Allen for Pompton Lakes. Now, Joe, we saw last week that Wayne Hills was pretty good at not allowing many corner hits. But this week we've seen a bunch of them, probably about 5 or 6 for Pompton Lakes, and not nearly as many for Wayne Hills.
Well, you could tell because Pompton Lakes is a pretty good offensive team. They just haven't capitalized on the opportunities they've had. But if Wayne Hills keeps letting them get all these corners, I mean, one goal has to go in.
And I'm not sure Wayne Hills was prepared for this offensive attack by Pompton Lakes. That was Allen. Great job shielding the defenders with her body. Here's Pangy to Allen.
The ball has been on the Wayne Hills defense for the past five or 6 minutes. Not getting a lot of offensive opportunities in the same time.
Burchill knocks away the ball from Allen there. This is number 10, Lindsay Boss. She'll give it to her teammate to take the free hit.
See if they can do it this time, John. Oh,
Panky. Gabby Ewing came out too far. She lays on the ball. So this is yet another corner for Pompton Lakes. It's about 4 in a row right now.
The goalie, Gabby Ewing's getting her work in early.
You see Ewing both times came out a little too far out of the net, and the ball got behind her, and she was lucky that her defenders were there to have her back and keep the ball from going in. Inbound. Here's Allen.
It looks like another corner. Wow.
Here's Danielle Allen, pass to Panky, trying to get into the middle, went right by her defender. And that was out of bounds, so Wayne Hills finally get the ball back. So despite the many corner chances there, Wayne Hills did a good job of playing defense and not allowing Pompton Lakes to capitalize off those chances.
Oh, their defense was strong in that sequence, but they got to put a little more offense on the Pompton Lakes defense now, make them work a little bit.
So, Joe, many of these players were strong participants on the Wayne Hills team last year. Kate Frieswick got a lot of playing time, Nicole Modak, Giametta, Hannah Lucas. But also, this is their first county final game, so how do you think they're feeling right now? You think they're nervous, or you think they've been here before?
Well, John, I don't think they're nervous at all. I mean, they've won two. A lot of these players have won 2 state championships in their Wayne Hills field hockey careers, so they're probably thinking, well, we've won states. This is just a county game. You know what I mean? But there is pressure, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're nervous at all.
And the last 2 years, Wayne Hills has lost in the county tournament. They haven't had as much success as they had in the state tournament, so a lot of the players were really motivated, trying to take one home this year. That was Danielle Allen on the breakaway there. Wasn't able to keep it in bounds, though. Here's Emily Miller trying to clear it. She waits till she's out of the scoring circle and then tries to get it to Fixlin. Good field hockey smarts there by Emily Miller. As we know, shots are not allowed to be counted as goals if they are not shot from within the scoring circle. So Miller waited until she knew she was out of the circle before trying to make a hit.
I don't know, John, the first 10 minutes of this half really started off great, but there really hasn't been much action except for the Pompton Lakes corners. So I'm going to see some more scoring.
Now the game has slowed down significantly. not quite the shootout we'd hoped for so far. So a little bit over 8 minutes left to go in this first half of action. This is 2-1 Wayne Hills right now. We saw Kate Frieswick score on a stroke, and we saw Angelica Giametta score. And then Pompton Lakes came back. They had a stroke of their own. They missed that. But another one went to the back of the net, skirted by Gabby Ewing.
I mean, I don't know where the momentum is right now, John. Is it on the Wayne Hill side, the Pompton Lake side? I mean, since there hasn't been much action, not much scoring, I don't know who has the momentum right now.
Now, it's hard to tell, and these teams look pretty evenly matched to me. Both teams getting their offensive chances and attacking, but also their defense is holding strong. So Pompton Lakes will get the ball back. And Joe, maybe it was a little bit of nerves that contributed to the high score in the first 5 minutes of the game. You know, the teams have really settled down right now. They're controlling the ball more, not as many turnovers.
Maybe you're right, John, or maybe the game plan was just to start out being aggressive.
We saw Wayne Hills last week start out aggressive in Lakeland. They had 2 goals in the first half. Didn't allow Lakeland to score until late into the second. Shauna Burchill and Nicole Modak had goals that game, along with Rachel Fixlin. So corner for Pompton Lakes. This is Allen. She gets by Shanna. Great save there by Gabby Ewing. Ball gets back to Pompton Lakes.
Pompton Lakes missed an opportunity there. Gabby was on the floor. The left side of the net was open, but Pompton Lakes couldn't produce.
You see Ewing a lot of times when she's down on the ground, just tries to lay there, make herself as long as possible. She knows that shots can't go above a certain height, and it's hard to get it around her when she's taking up that much room in front of the net.
Nice, Lindsay!
Wayne Hills will get the ball back.
Here's Pizzanti. She's been mostly silent this game. Strong hit there. Fixlin running for it. This is a foot race. Fixlin, great speed. She gets the ball back.
Ooh.
She's got Modak in the scoring circle. Pass intercepted there. Tripped up by Giametta. That'll be a penalty. Pompton Lakes gets the ball back.
The intensity is picked up in the last minute. Oh.
Here's Pizzanti on the sideline. Gets it past 2 defenders, only to find another Pompton Lakes Cardinal.
Both teams switching offensive possessions, but Pompton Lakes trying to push. Up, and Wayne Hills gets it back.
That was Pizzanti with the takeaway, trying to get it up to Burchill. Goes past her. He was out Bano on the sideline. Strong hit there by Pompton Lakes, all the way to Emily Miller at the 30-yard line. So, Joe, with 4 minutes left in the first half of this game, what have you seen on the part of the Pompton Lakes defense so far, even though they led in 2 goals?
Well, they let in two goals early, but they really haven't been tested since then. I mean, Wayne Hills has not had a lot of offensive opportunities since the 25-minute mark of the first half. So
now they're doing a good job of keeping Wayne Hills out of the scoring circle, trying to limit their chances. Here's Pizzanti working against the defense. She's in the circle, gets by one. She's knocked down, so we'll see the first corner in a while for the Patriots.
Seen a lot of corners in this first half in general, but mostly by the Pompton Lakes.
Here's Frieswick to Spizzanti. Bobbles it past the Lucas in the circle. Trying to get it to the middle. Modak shot on that, knocked away. Here's Spizzanti, and that'll be obstruction, so another corner. Frieswick will take it again. Spizzanti shot on net. That'll go right to a Pompton Lakes defender.
Ooh.
So, Joe, mostly so far on these corner hits, we've seen Frieswick get it to Spizzanti, and she'll either take a shot on net really quick or look to pass to the middles. Do you see any better strategies for these corner hits to try to score when they have numbers on offense?
No, John. Those two look to be the only options for Wayne Hills right now.
I would recommend for the next one, trying to throw Pompton Lakes off guard, maybe give Burchell a shot on that. We saw she was able to score on one of those last week.
Well, John, why don't you put your mic down and go tell the coach that you want to suggest that play?
Maybe I will at halftime.
Good.
So we're in stoppage time right now. It's up to the referees to decide when this half will be done. Pompton Lakes trying to get one more chance. Knocked away by Lucas. Here's Lucas to Modak. Modak dribbling. Albano's shot there was knocked away. Here's Angelica into the middle. Fixlin. And that one goes just wide, out of bounds on Wayne Hills.
It's one of the only shots on goal in the last 15 minutes of this game. Wayne Hills wish they could have capitalized there, but they couldn't.
There you go, nice job. Nice charge, let's go.
So Pompton Lakes will try to get up the field quickly before the stoppage time runs out. Strong hit there, but Emily Miller finds the ball. Here's Fixlin fighting for it. Giametta regains control. See great ball control on the part of both teams. They really know how to use that stick, and as we know in field hockey, you're not allowed to use the back of the stick. And both teams have really been disciplined and skilled in utilizing that.
Well, John, they're in this county final for a reason. They're both very strong offensively, defensively team. I mean, they're both skilled, and they're here for a reason. And that's why they're playing for a county title.
And that's one of the things that Coach Badami stresses is ball control, trying to retain possession for most of the game. So corner here for Frieswick. This is Spizzanti at the top of the circle. Back to Frieswick. Shot. And that got past the goalie. But that'll do it for the first half. So the score 2-1 Wayne Hills. Joe, what have you seen this half?
Well, both teams have come out very aggressive offensively and defensively. I mean, Wayne Hills is up 2-1. They got 2 quick goals in the first 5 minutes of the game. And they deserve to be up right now because they just overall played better than Pompton Lakes. But Pompton Lakes has played well as well.
And if it weren't for those 2 strokes, we'd be seeing a 1-0 game right now. So that'll do it for the first half. We'll be back with the second half of action after this quick commercial break.
And that's the game. That is the game. Your Wayne Hills Patriots beat the Northern Highland Highlanders 4-1. There was pandemonium at Patriot Stadium. Wayne Hills 4, Northern Highlands 1. A great game by both teams, but obviously Wayne Hills coming out on top.
So these teams take the field for the start of the second half. I'd like to welcome Anthony Scudillo back into the booth. So Anthony, in the first half of action, how do you think both teams fared?
Well, I think the time of possession really favored in Pompton Lake's favor. Sorry for the redundancy, but I mean, they really had possession almost the entire first half, whether it was in corners or just, in Wayne Hills territory. They controlled the first half. And what's amazing about that, Wayne Hills keeps the lead at 2-1.
So as we try to see how these teams come out the second half, what do you think the outlook's going to be like for the rest of the game? And do you have a prediction for the final score?
I honestly think this Pompton Lakes offense has been so strong today, but you've seen the Wayne Hills defense being extremely stagnant. They really haven't allowed anything with all the opportunities that Pompton Lakes have had. So if Wayne Hills can get one more on the board, I foresee them winning this game.
That's a great point. Both defenses have done a great job, but Wayne Hills with so many corners, it's just not allowing Pompton Lakes to do anything. So here's Giardiello, taken away by Jess Pankey. You see the Wayne Hills defense kind of slow getting up the field here. Great speed on the part of Pompton Lakes. They're always attacking, but Emily Miller gets the ball back.
See, one of the main things, or the reason for obstruction, is blocking with your body, which is one thing you cannot do in this game. You are not allowed to basically set a pick on the other player so you can obtain the ball. You have to use just your stick to do so.
No, basically in field hockey, you want to try to stay out of the defender's way, but also get your stick in there and try to divert the ball control away. So here's Albano in the corner. Pass to Fixlin. Fixlin in the middle.
I mean, Wayne Hills has had a tradition since the 1970s being in the county semifinals and finals. It's not like this is anything new for them. In fact, Merrill Ryan's mother played in a county final when she was in high school for Wayne Hills. So this is no place new for them. They understand what this means for the school and for, just the tradition as a whole.
Not as much notoriety as the football program, but I would argue that Wayne Hills field hockey has had a more winning tradition than football. I mean, year after year, it's just great records, county tournaments, state tournaments, tournament of champions. Coach Badami does a great job with her girls.
Well, clearly coming into this season and any other season for this Wayne Hills field hockey team, you have to keep your pride in check, but you also understand what you represent, which is, a state finalist and county finalist every year, and you represent all the teams before you, and they understand that they cannot let these alumni down.
And we mentioned Coach Badami before. We'd like to congratulate her on the birth of her 2 twins this past week. Congratulations, Coach Badami. So Wayne Hills looking to get a chance there. Ball on the ground. Nothing doing. So Pompton Lakes gets a chance there. Kick save, Gabby Ewing, she's on the ground. And Miller gets the ball back. So we talked about the tradition of field hockey at Wayne Hills. We'd like to mention that 3 of these Wayne Hills players are second-generation Patriot field hockey players. Rachel Fixlin's aunt played for the team. Meryl Ryan's mother and Alex Albano's mother were all field hockey players.
Again, and they understand what they represent. They represent their parents and aunts, and if they're not playing for themselves, they're playing for, their elders.
And I'm sure they have a great sense of pride from saying. I'm sure they have a great sense of pride in playing for the same team that their relatives played for, and just representing their school. Here's Shanna Burchill fighting for the ball. Here's Lindsay Boss for Pompton Lakes with the ball. Out of bounds on Burchill. Strong hit there by Boss. Out of bounds on Wayne Hills. Danielle Allen. That ball's too high. Wayne Hills will get it back.
What makes this game so much harder than normal hockey, you can use the back of your stick in normal hockey and ice hockey, roller hockey, for anything. You can use the back of your stick, so deking is so much more simpler. But in this, you can only use one side of your stick, which you said before. The back of the stick is rounded. You can only use the flat side. So trying to get around people is much more difficult.
And we talked about that before with Joe Rapp. Great sense of ball control by all of the Wayne Hills players. Kick save there by Gabby Ewing. And Ewing's done a great job in this game, using her feet to come out of the goal and deflect some shots.
So this is going to be another opportunity for Pompton to score. They've had a large number of corners today, and they really haven't, jumped on their opportunities.
Weak hit there by Pompton Lakes, but Gabby Ewing got lucky. She came out a little bit too far, and they squirted it by her. But a little bit left. So Pompton Lakes trying to get it into the scoring circle. Was Emily Miller on the ground. She got in the way of that one. That's a penalty, so another corner for Pompton Lakes.
I know Gabby Ewing is no Steph Zygmunt, but she's given her best imitation of it today.
Here's Allen for Pompton Lakes after the scrum around the net. Spizzanti gets it back. Pass up the field to Modak is knocked away. You see Wayne Hills really recognize the danger that Pompton Lakes poses there. They had all players but one back on defense. Great pass there. Albano wasn't able to control it. Knocked away by Pompton Lakes, but Wayne Hills will get it back. Here's Lucas with a shot. Past the goalie. So that'll be obstruction on the part of the Cardinals. Kay Friesick will take this corner.
I mean, you said before Wayne Hills tried to squeeze it into Alex Albano. She was able to control it for a second, but every time she's had the ball today, 3 Pompton Lakes defenders have already been there surrounding her.
And great job on the part of the Cardinals, swarming to the ball whenever it's in the scoring circle. Looks like Wayne Hills is going to have to rely on getting the ball past the goalie when she's on the ground or when it gets hit around and hoping it just slips by.
Post-game interview and analysis. Joe, isn't that what you said?
That's what Jordan said. Post-game interview and analysis. No one told me there was a time to do it.
Come in.
Just gotta do the camera while he's doing it.
I don't want to do it.
Quickly before the play starts.
No, bring him in.
So the huddle breaks. Kay Friesick will take the corner. Go around. Here's Friesick, hits it into Spizzanti. Spizzanti shot, and that's too high. Number 7, Danielle Allen, was there on the part of the Cardinals to find the ball. So, as we take a quick timeout, we'd like to welcome Matt DeBlock into the booth.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, Matt, you were a senior last year. You're now at Rowan University. You played football and basketball for Wayne Hills. What do you miss about high school?
Oh, just the team, the players, the coaches. Just coming back here is a great experience. Getting to watch these girls play a great game, 2-1, 1941 the second half. How do you think the field hockey girls are going to finish out this game?
Well, I think both teams have been pretty equally matched so far, but looks like Wayne Hills, as of recent, is getting a lot of chances.
Yeah. They start putting that puck in the goal or the ball in the goal. This game could get blown out pretty quickly.
So Wayne Hills will take the field. And Matt, you were part of 2 great football teams. What do you miss about the team aspect of high school sports and just going out and representing Wayne Hills?
Just walking out of that helmet, just watching those players do it. You got to miss that, playing in front of all the fans. It's hard to watch, but it's fun to watch too.
And 2 of your teammates are at college playing football right now, Chris Fonte and Mike Quinn. How are they doing?
Well, John, that's a great question. They're doing great, as a matter of fact. I'm sure many of you know that Chris is redshirting this year, getting an extra year of college for free, which is a great idea on his part. And Mike, I've been talking to him. He said he's doing a great job down there. Got a couple of quarterbacks ahead of him right now, but he still wants to go to the NFL. And anything could happen these days, huh?
Yep, and we wish the best of luck to our 2 Wayne Hills alumni.
Yes, definitely.
So Emily Spizzanti will take this for Wayne Hills. Gets into the scoring circle.
Pompton Lakes, another big stop right there, John.
That looked like obstruction on Shanna Burchell, so weak hit there. Modak isn't able to get it back. Here's Marissa Conahay.
Physical
Pass to
play.
Danielle Allen. So Pompton Lakes tries to get into the box.
Another great defensive stop here. Wow, this game is filled with great defensive plays so far, huh, John?
Of course, and Matt, who do you see as the highlight of the Wayne Hills defense so far?
Well, John, just from watching this game, you got to go with Hannah Lucas. She's been stopping shots left and right. She's doing a great job out there.
And we saw last week against Lakeland, Lucas was all over the field making all kinds of stops. Strong hit there. Giametta gets the ball back, though.
As the Pompton Lakes alum cheer on their team.
Here's Burchell fighting for it.
John, I believe Kevin Solomon is actually going to be showing up to this game, and one of our other Wayne Hills college athletes.
Kevin Solomon playing baseball at the University of Connecticut right now.
Oh, and that did not look pretty. Oh, we hope she's okay.
Not sure what happened there, but Emily Miller ended up on the ground. So we see a little bit of physicality picking up on
And
the
the
part
Wayne
of
Hills
Pompton
players
Lakes.
make sure she's okay and tap her on the back. That's good. You don't ever want to see anyone getting hurt out in this field hockey game.
Now in the crowd, make sure that Miller has her support. The rest will talk to Allen about what happened. Looks like she's not happy about what's going on.
This game is starting to get intense. You can feel the atmosphere lighting up in the stands, John.
Well, it is a county final game, and Wayne Hills hasn't won counties in a while. So 20 minutes left to go in the second half. Here's Spizzanti.
And some of the fans do not look like they were happy with that call, John.
Now, Pompton Lakes was not happy about that obstruction call. So Wayne Hills is fighting for the ball. This is Lucas looking to get it up the field.
Lucas,
Pass
pass is
Modak.
deflected. Wayne Hills on the breakaway. This seems to be the story of the game, John. Just the defense. The players are getting the ball up the field, but the defense just stopping every time.
Yeah, both defense is very strong for both teams. Not really allowing each other to get into the scoring circle. There's a shot on net, knocked away by Pompton Lakes. So now alongside Matt DeBlock, we'd like to welcome Kevin Solomon into the booth, former Wayne Hills baseball player. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Now, Kevin, I know your girlfriend, Megan Byrne, plays for this field hockey game. What has she told you about the team this year?
You know, there's a really strong team this year. Along with the talent they have, they're just going to go out and give it 100% every day. So I think their main focus today is just to try to out-hustle the other team. And so far, they seem to be doing that with a score 2-1.
And Coach Padami always has great field hockey teams. Here's Hannah Lucas trying to get into the box. Shot by Giametta is knocked out, so Pompton Lakes will get the ball back.
You know, it's great to see all these football players and baseball players and everyone just coming back to support these field hockey girls on this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Great day for a field hockey game. Great day.
So Pompton Lakes with a 2-on-2 here. This is Danielle Allen getting into the box. Shot on net, kicked away by Gabby Ewing. Great save there. And we saw Ewing did a good job that time, not coming too far out of the net, but still staying within range of the ball and able to get a foot on it and kick it out of bounds. Shot on net, and that's good. Pompton Lakes ties the game up. The Wayne Hills defense just wasn't there, and Pompton Lakes was able to get one past Gabby Ewing to tie the score at 2-2.
And that was just a beautiful cross, John, with a beautiful shot right into the net.
You know, so many corners for Pompton Lakes. Eventually, one of them had to go in. The Wayne Hills defense couldn't keep up the intensity for that long.
And right when you think the Wayne Hills Patriots are going to get all the momentum, Pompton Lakes comes back with the nice shot on goal.
And Wayne Hills, a little frustrated there, comes out of the game strong. Ball taken away from Shannon Burchill. Pompton Lakes will get the ball back. So a little bit more than halfway through this second half. And it looks like we're going to be in for an exciting game.
And Wayne Hills is trying to prove something out here. They lost the last 4 years, I believe, to Pompton Lakes.
Strong hit there. But that'll roll out of bounds, so Hannah Lucas will take this for Wayne Hills. Now, Matt, you played in the state championship football game against Rampo last year, and that was a close game, just as this championship game is close. So when it comes down to the wire, what do you need to do to pull out the victory in tough contests like this?
You know, you just got to keep your composure in these situations. When things don't go your way, you can't panic. You know, John. I mean, these girls just got to keep their composure. Not think about that goal. Come back down the field and score. They'll be fine.
We know Wayne Hills always has that scoring capability. A lot of dangerous players on offense. But Pompton Lakes is doing a great job of getting the ball at the field and getting their chances.
And you can just tell the tempo of this game is shifting towards Pompton Lakes now, John.
They do seem to have the momentum. All the Wayne Hills players back on defense, they don't want to let another one through. I think they'd rather take their chances in penalty hits or overtime.
And Wayne Hills had to hold their breath on that shot.
Lucas's pass is knocked out of bounds by Pompton Lakes.
Oh, John, that was a close call. As all the Pompton Lakes fans thought they just had another goal. That could have really changed this game in a second.
What happened there was Pompton Lakes shot that ball from outside the scoring circle, and according to the field hockey rules, if you're not familiar, those shots are not allowed. Only one shot from within the circle are to be counted as goals. So smart play by Gabby Ewing there, just letting that one through, knowing that it wouldn't count. Here's Allen's shot on net, knocked away by Coppola. Fixlin gets the ball back. Pass is intercepted by Pompton Lakes. Here's Frieswick. Pompton Lakes will get the ball back here. Wayne Hills not been able to change possessions. That's into the scoring circle there. Danielle Allen fighting for it. Scrum around the net. And there's obstruction, so it'll be a side out for Pompton.
And Pompton Lakes cheerleaders and players are now starting to really cheer on their team as they're within the 10-yard line.
The crowd is getting into this game, trying to give their team the little extra motivation that they need. And this is probably the most crowded I've seen Wayne Hills for a field hockey game.
It's great to see that, John.
Yeah, it's great to see the support for this athletics that normally the football team gets, but not really other sports like field hockey. So Wayne Hills will finally get the ball back. Spizzanti will take this one.
This is a big possession for the Wayne Hills Patriots. That's just a timeout call, I believe. They want to talk things over and make sure they can get this ball down the field and score within the last 8 minutes and 35 seconds of the game.
So, with 8.5 minutes left, we'd like to thank Matt DeBlock for coming in the booth with us.
Thank you, John, and I appreciate you having me, and let's go Hills, and I know they're going to take this one.
Thank you, Matt. 2-2 game. We'll be right back after this.
All this hype about the defense, and it's been true in this game, playing very nice defense.
Oh, Wayne Hills Patriots! Ariel Danziger off the deflection of Alyssa Baselli. And just like we were talking about before, how important momentum is in this game. The Wayne Hills Patriots get the first goal in this huge county final, and the Wayne Hills Patriots are on top 1-0.
It's Patriots putting a lot of defenders in the box. Ryan looking for help, and that is it! That is their final. The Wayne Hills Patriots have just defeated the Wayne Valley Indians in the Passaic County final. Girls soccer, Wayne Hills 1, Wayne Valley nothing. They are your 2005 Passaic County champion.
Welcome back to Patriots Stadium. There's 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in this county final game between the Wayne Hills Patriots and the Pompton Lakes Cardinals. It is a tied ball game. It really came out of nowhere. Wayne Hills had, their momentum coming out in the beginning of the second half, and Pompton Lakes tied it up, really took all the momentum away. And now with 8 minutes left, it's a tied ball game, and it's getting really intense, John.
And Wayne Hills was making stop after stop on those corners by Pompton Lakes. But just a quick lapse in judgment there, and they paid for it. 2-2 game. Here's Pompton Lake, shot on net, knocked away. That was close.
John, that was a powerful shot, and you saw it ricocheted off another stick, almost went into the back of the net. That would have been almost an upper 90. Why? That means extra hours for you, Joe.
Here's Pompton Lakes trying to get it to 3 girls in the box. Circle, sorry. Great clear there by Emily Spizzanti. Just trying to keep Wayne Hills out of danger and bide them some time.
Yeah, the defense almost needs a breather here, John. Pompton Lakes, again, we said the time possession has been extremely unequal today. So they just need a little break. Let's see if they can keep it in Pompton Lakes territory for over a minute. Just give the defense, just some kind of room to, relax for a few seconds.
And at this point in the game, endurance is going to be one of the key factors here. Not too many subs for Wayne Hills have come in. Most of these girls have played the whole game. Almost 45 straight minutes now, 50. And they're still going strong, running up and down the field. So whoever has that little bit extra left in them is probably going to have a good chance at coming out with the W. Kate Frieswick will take the corner into Spizzanti. Back to Frieswick, toward the middle. Shot by Giametta, knocked away. Here's another one.
This one might be a stroke, John. It is going to be a stroke. Now, Wayne Hills has already scored off a stroke today. You saw the sequence of events there. That almost led to a goal. This one's going to be taken by Kate Frieswick. She already has the first stroke goal today. She's also the one that takes the corners. Accuracy is going to be what determines this one for being a goal or not. It's almost the luck of the draw.
So with 6 minutes left, Kate Frieswick will try to give Wayne Hills a 3-2 lead in this county final. And that's knocked away by Pompton Lakes. Great save there. Kate Frieswick tried to put it in the exact same place as she did last time. And the Cardinals knew it was coming, so this game will stay 2-2.
She doesn't like me. She doesn't. As much as I enjoy her, she does not like me.
Get in there, girls! Everest battle next year!
John, in the first half, you foresaw this being a shootout. It's been the exact opposite. It's been an offensive struggle since the really end of the first half for both teams. Pompton Lakes was able to put one more on the board, but that's the only one we've seen so far in the first 25 minutes of the second half.
No, really outside of the first 5 minutes, it's been a defensive battle on the part of both teams. We saw a fluky goal by Pompton Lakes to tie the game up, but for the most part, it's just a series of defensive stops. So here's Jess Pankey trying to get into the circle. Great stick move. Danielle Allen wasn't able to get that one. And here's a corner. So the Pompton Lakes sideline on their feet for this corner. Dangerous play here, 4 minutes left to go.
That one's poked out of the scoring circle by Shauna Burchell.
Great physical play there by Shauna. So that looked like obstruction on Spizzanti. Yet another corner for Pompton Lakes. So here's Pankey in the circle. That was knocked away by Spizzanti. She has numbers. Here's Spizzanti up to Modak. Giametta got in the way of that one. Kate Frieswick gets the ball back, pushes it up the sideline. Here's Albano back to Kate. She's fighting for it.
Get into the box.
It goes right by Albano. And Fixlin was there, but it was knocked away by Pompton Lakes. So here we'll see a corner. And Anthony, looked like Wayne Hills had numbers there, but Alex Albano kind of slowed it down, trying to get it back to Kate Frieswick, and by that time, all the Pompton Lakes defenders were already up the field.
John, I feel like I'm becoming more of a fan than an announcer right now. I'm cheering on Wayne Hills, but I mean, I don't want to sound biased, but let's go Wayne Hills.
It's hard to set aside biases in a game like this.
We're almost in stoppage time, so this one's going to come, like you said, down to the wire. May even need overtime. Hopefully it doesn't. Maybe Wayne Hills will get one here.
So there's obstruction on Pompton Lakes. Hannah Lucas will take this one. Here's Lucas, jukes her defender into the box. And that one's out of bounds. So we are officially in the start of stoppage time right now. It's up to the referees to decide when this game will end. If Wayne Hills or Pompton Lakes doesn't score quick here, the game is going to go to overtime.
This could be one of the last opportunities Wayne Hills has in regulation. Frieswick's going to take the corner, as she does every time. Probably give it to Spizzanti if I wasn't surprised.
And you're right, here's Spizzanti, shot on net, bounces away, and that one's good! Goal! Wayne Hills in stoppage time, 3-2 to take the lead in this county final. And that looks like that will hold up for the rest of the game. Not much time left, Wayne Hills takes the lead.
Well, that one ricocheted off a few people before it went into the back of the net, John. Spizzanti put it right into the middle of the box, and it went in.
And Pompton Lakes takes a timeout here, going to try to get themselves under control. I couldn't tell who scored that goal, but like we said, Wayne Hills was going to have to hope that one of those balls just took a weird bounce and hopped by the Pompton Lakes goalie, and it did.
Yeah, but who was it? Who was it? I think it was Modak. I got it. Wait, did you throw a little break? No. Yeah, okay. Wait, did Jason Avedisian have an 81-yard touchdown?
So Pompton Lakes will talk this over here. Probably try to throw everyone up on offense. Wayne Hills will throw everyone on defense. Pompton Lakes is going to come out in full force. Most likely, Jess Pankey or Danielle Allen is going to be taking a shot here, as we've seen they've been doing.
Look at this formation, John. All on the attack for Pompton Lakes. They're bringing everybody up. May as well pull the goalie. Like we said, this is stoppage time, so it's all or nothing now.
And this is the game right here. Pompton Lakes either going to lose or tie the game up and send it to overtime. And that's a huge obstruction call there. Wayne Hills will get possession back. Here's Spizzanti just trying to run out the clock.
There it is. Spizzanti clears this one. That's what I was going to say before she did it. Just want to get it into Pompton Lakes territory, just to keep it out of your own territory.
Not what they hoped for there. But Shauna Burchell gets the ball back, trying to get it up the sideline. And that'll be an obstruction call, so Wayne Hills has the ball in Pompton Lakes territory now. Not what Pompton Lakes was hoping for here. Pompton Lakes has some momentum here. He's a one-on-one. And that was number 7, Danielle Allen's shot, knocked away.
Oh, that was a 5-on-3. Where was the defense? You got to bring somebody back.
And it looks like Wayne Hills got caught off guard there. Short corner here for Pompton Lakes. Fans on their feet. Shot into the middle. Here's Allen. She'll corral it. Shot on goal. Just wide. Wayne Hills' lucky break there. And that's the end of the game. Wayne Hills takes home the county final for the first time in years. 3-2 over Pompton Lakes.
John, we said it was going to be a battle, and that's exactly what we got. This rivalry was incredible throughout the years. It has gone down. I mean, it came down to pride, and Wayne Hills battled the entire way, and in stoppage time, they score a goal to get the win.
And this is a special group of girls. You can tell they wanted this county final. They knew that they hadn't won it previous years, but Coach Badami, even though she's not here right now, she's in the hospital with her 2 kids. Got to be ecstatic about this one. Her girl's pulling it out.
Yeah, we got to get on the field.
So we'll be right back after a quick break with some post-game interviews on the field.
Twins right, I formation. That famous power I for the Patriots. Could this be the last game of their season? Quinn, play action, rolls out to the right, looks to pass, has protection, airs it out to Omar Minajra. He catches it in the touchdown. The Patriots win the game. It's good. The Patriots win. Everyone storms the field.
Hello and welcome back to Wayne Hills. I'm here with the three captains of the field hockey team, Kate Frieswick, Nicole Modak, and Emily Spizzanti. First off, congratulations, girls, on your county win. You haven't won in about 6 years. What was it like finally getting one?
Amazing. It was great. Wonderful.
Now, I know Pompton Lakes is one of your rivals, and you guys played a great game overall. So what did you learn from this game, and what do you have to take from this game into states?
Our intensity. The intensity that we came in with the game today, we can't lose it. We have to bring it into states, bring it into state finals. If we get there, we can't ever calm down.
Yeah, we just have to take this momentum from this game and bring it to states. We just have to keep hustling, and we'll do what we do.
Now, I know you guys are doing great, gonna do great in states. Your coach, Miss Badami's in the hospital right now. What does it mean for you guys to get this win for her?
She needed it. She hasn't had one in 6 years, and we were the team to give it to her, and we're actually going to visit her right after this.
We knew she was here in spirit. We had her on our little chair with a picture of her. So we knew we just had to get it for her. It means the world to her. Yeah, we did it for her and the babies, and we know that she wanted it.
I know she'll be happy with this news once you visit her. So, guys, once again, congratulations, great job, and we'll see you in the first round of states.
Thank you.
So that's it from Wayne Hills. On behalf of myself, John Giardiello, Joe Rapp, and Anthony Scudillo, thank you, and have a nice day.